Steve Jobs said, when you have a vision, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. I want to pull you into an amazing conversation that we're going to have today, right here on In the Mix. So we talk about part 2, be bold, how to develop confidence and courage. Let's make it do what it do on part 2. I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. Good people, how you doing? How you living? How's it going? What is happening? I hope you, yes you, are doing well. Hit the thumbs up button on this video, family. As you're hitting the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well. We're going to have a conversation of illumination. Let's jump right on into it. But you know, to do that, we got to drop some light bulb emojis. Come on, family, let's light it up. Turn on the light, flip the switch. Let's make it bright in here. Yeah, let's lighten it all the way up. We're too lit to quit. Why? Because we are the light of the world. Let's spotlight, let's highlight our topic. We're gonna make it do what it do in part 2. Talking about being bold, how to develop confidence and courage. You know, last time we talked about it and kind of left off talking about a holding pattern that a lot of us we are in, because we're moving into a place of procrastination. We're in limited thinking, stinking thinking, emotional snipers, emotional squatters, stagnant, stuck, stifled mindset. Yeah, we're in that particular place of that stinking thinking that keeps us soaking and sinking. Yeah, that feeling as if we just don't have it and we're waiting on the perfect time. But here's the thing. Time is not waiting on the perfect you. So why are you waiting on the perfect time? We got to really overcome some particular things that stop us from being bold. Well, I'll be bold next year. Well, I'll be bold next month. Well, I'll be bold next week. Now is the time to seize the moment. Now is the time to really seize the particular moment and go for it. Come on, family, type be bold. Come on, type it, type it, type it, type it. Type be bold. Don't fold. Be bold. Overcoming, in many cases, that stagnant mindset and also that place of that which keeps you in the analysis by paralysis, paralysis by analysis, purgatory. That becomes a holding pattern when you ought to be a mover and a shaker. And here's the thing. All of us have a window. Yeah, windows of blessings. Yeah, being able to look out at the world outside of your window. But I'm talking about a time that you don't want to miss. A time that is a gifted opportunity for you to actually seize your moment. The sweet spot of life, where your purpose is calling you, right? The moment where the enemy would oftentimes love to mismanage you and allow you to mismanage your moment. You have to get into the aspect of the mindset to say, I'm going for it by any means necessary. And here's the thing. We always mismanage our moment when we think that it's longer than it really is. Come on. Michael Jordan can't play basketball for the rest of his life. Pablo Picasso couldn't create for all of his life. You have a particular moment. You have a particular window. You have a particular place in your life to where maybe you are more creative in certain years than you are at other times in your life. Are you going to manage that? What are you going to do with it? And here's the thing. A lot of us, we have a false sense of bravado. Well, I got plenty of time. Well, I can always do this. I can always circle back at it. I can always do this, that, and the other. What gives you the luxury of thinking that you always have time to keep, here it is, making God wait? What makes you think that you have the luxury to where God has to circle the block, God has to spin the block just for you because you're so much more special than anybody else? Hello? How dare you procrastinate? How dare you wait? You ought to, come on, you got to get to the particular place. Listen, no procrastination formed against me shall prosper. No stinking thinking that keeps me soaking and sinking formed against me shall prosper. We got to overcome that stagnant, stifled mindset. Got to overcome that limited thinking mindset. Got to overcome, here it is, that scarcity mindset. Well, resources are so scarce. Opportunities are so scarce. Those emotional squatters that are in your mind, why are you allowing negative thoughts to live in your mind? Unwarranted, unallowed. Give it an eviction notice. Matter of fact, evict it now. You know, an eviction notice is about 30 days. No, get rid of it now. The next 30 seconds. Go. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. The only person thinking in here is you. Yeah. At the end of the day, the only person thinking in here between your ears is you. Why are you allowing you to get in the way of you? As I told you the other day, procrastination is the arrogant belief that God's going to give you another opportunity to do what he told you to do today. God is not bound by time, but you and I are. He steps out of eternity into time to redeem your time. He stands outside of time, right? He's not just Alpha and the Omega. He's also Alpha through Omega. He's through every specific step and timeline of antiquity. And here's what we have to do. We have to recognize that we have to seize this moment. Why? Because I'm a part of a bigger plan. I'm a part of a bigger picture. Family, just type this. Type this. Type is bigger than me. Is bigger than me. This vision is bigger than me. This door is bigger than me. This church is bigger than me. This opportunity is bigger than me. This plan, this design that God has inculcated and instructed in my life is bigger than me. I can't let myself down. I can't let the other people down who are beholden to me, who are looking for guidance from me. Is bigger than me. Come on, family, type that. When you believe it's bigger than you, here's the thing. You're going to put your own agenda to the side. Don't put your own desires and your own ideas and ideals to the side. Why? Because you can't let anything set you beside that which seeks to stifle you. I got to go for it. I got to believe in it. I got to maximize my moment. I got to be bold in it. I got to be confident. What does the scripture say? Being confident in this very thing, that he that hath begun a good work in you shall perform until the day of Jesus Christ. He told Joshua to be strong and of a good courage. I got to focus on not what's behind me. I got to get focused and tapped in to what's ahead of me. And sometimes God is trying to get you ahead of what's trying to get ahead of you. Come here, Noah. Come here, Noah. Don't wait till the water starts falling. Don't wait till it starts raining. Build the ark now. Family, who am I talking to? Build the book now. That's your ark of safety. Build the vision now. Develop an ark of safety. Why are you waiting till it's raining? Come on. Build now. Stop waiting till it's raining and start building. Start building before the rain comes. Let them talk about you. Let them call you crazy. Folks are going to be trying to get into the ark of safety that you built because you were a forward thinker, because you were a next level thinker, because you were a trendsetter, because you were a trailblazer, because you were a mover, because you're a shaker, because you're a disruptive thinker. Stop being a prisoner when you're a disruptive thinker. Come on, start building before it starts raining. Build your ark of safety. Come on, family, type it. Ark of safety, ark of safety. Your vision is an ark of safety. The plan that God gave you is an ark of safety. I know the plans that I have for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. To do you good, not evil, all the days of your life. An ark of safety. And here's the thing. If you wait until it's stormy, if you wait until it's cloudy, if you wait until it's rainy, I got news for you. You've missed your moment. You missed your opportunity to own it. You don't build a boat in a storm. You don't prepare for war in a time of war. You prepare for war in a time of peace. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. I'm going to wait for this. I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to wait for the budget. I'm going to wait till I have this right amount of followers. I'm going to wait until these particular amount of people subscribe. I'm going to wait until I got this particular tribe. Not realizing that if you keep on waiting, you keep on offsetting. You're going to wait yourself right on out of relevance. You're going to wait yourself right on out of opportunities. You're going to wait yourself right on out of your window, and you'll be knocking at the door, telling opportunity to open up. And opportunity is looking at through the peephole and saying, I don't recognize you. Because real recognize real. And opportunity say you don't look familiar. Some of you, I need you to hear me. If you don't wake up, if you don't do what God has instructed and told you to do, you're going to look up and see somebody else fulfilling the vision of what it is that God gave you. You're not the end all be all. You're not a one-man band. You're not a one-woman showstopper. Just because you won't do it doesn't mean that God won't pass the vision on to somebody else. I need you to hear me. God loves his people too much to punish them because of your delayed disobedience. Are you hearing me? Yeah, delayed obedience is still disobedience. Okay, you moved, but it was late. You showed up, but it was late. So here's what he's got to do. If he got to take it from you, give it to somebody else. That's what he will do. If he has to take it out of your hands to put it into somebody else's hands, he'll say, yes, send me, I'll go. Yes to your will. Yes to your way. I won't be afraid of their faces. I'm going to have the confidence and the courage because you've given me clarity. I'm not going to procrastinate. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to move into a place of analysis by paralysis. I'm not going to focus on who's saying what about me. I'm not going to go out of business focusing on other people who are in my business, much less trying to be in their business. I'm not going to allow people's opinion to become my prison. I'm not going to get so focused on trauma and triggers that become so TNT explosive in my life that now I explode on other people that you sent to be my help, but I see them as a hindrance. Hello? I'm going to put my vision into the head, into the hands, and into the heart of those who are going to give me a real yes. And beyond just lip service, it's life service. Beyond just words, it's works that I'm going to see come to fruition. Why? Because they have an intention. Come on, family, type I'm intentional. Type I'm intentional. Intentionality. I want you to be intentional about your growth. And if you're really going to be intentional about your growth, you need to join my Eagles Academy, where I coach, where I teach, where I train, where I mentor, where I'm being very, very transparent and transformative, all at the same time. You owe it to you to invest in you. You owe it to you to be intentional about your growth. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed with so many other like-minded individuals, with so many other disruptive thinkers, with so many other movers and shakers and leaders and innovators and cultivators who desire to grow and soar to another dimension. Get in the room and bloom. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form. Guarantee you'll be transformed. If you're not a member of In the Mix, family, become a member of In the Mix. Simply tap the link in the chat. Link's in the description of this video. And you can just support by just getting a badge. VIP, Royalty, OQP. That now puts you into our membership only area. My gift to you is to now take you behind the scenes, give you some real background perspective, a lot of BTS, yeah, behind the scenes, behind the story, beyond the story. But I'm not talking about it anywhere, sharing it anywhere else, except in my members only area. Membership has its privileges. Go ahead and become a part of it. Family, we're talking about Be Bold, how to develop confidence and courage. Part two. We're making it do what it do in part 2. This is what I want you to do. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. I got a special message in the midst of this special message. I want you to stick and stay. More's coming your way. After these messages, I will be right. Our schools are underfunded, teachers are underpaid, and our children are undereducated. Our classrooms, culture, curriculum, and communities are in crisis like never before. Education is the key, but the lock is broken. So how do we fix it? I'm so glad that you asked. I'm giving you strategies in my new book. It's my 17th book, by the way, called Strategies for Successful Schools. How to develop a diverse classroom of learners who read, lead, and succeed. This is a book that's available right now for our educational leaders. It's a must-read for school board members, parents, community advocates, transformative teachers. But not only that, so many of our young people are struggling with their academics, their mental well-being, limiting beliefs, procrastination, interpersonal trauma, and just feeling like they're hopeless. But what if there was a go-to guide to empower you to be a champion? Here's the good news. I've got another book for you. It's my 18th one. Learners are Leaders, Strategies and Solutions for Student Success. It's got a 31-day journal in there. It's got affirmations, really a lot of valuable life lessons, ways to set smart goals for success, improve your mental well-being, foster academic success. So much more that is in store when you get not just one, but both of these books. They're both available right now on Amazon. But also, you can get signed copies that are available at theeaglesacademy.com/books. Don't just get them for you, but also get them for someone else too. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Come on, family, I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. Yeah, we're talking about being bold, how to develop confidence and courage. If you don't have my books, go ahead and get them. Learners are Leaders, Strategies for Successful Schools, theeaglesacademy.com/books, as well as Amazon. Go ahead. They're on Amazon as well. Get the books for you and someone else too. As we're talking about being bold, how to develop confidence and courage in part 2 of this, here's what I understand. Being bold is the fact that the work never stops. Lord have mercy, don't I know about it? The work never stops. Yeah, for me to do what I do on In the Mix, for me to do what I do, written 18 books, just dropped 2 books within the last month at the same time. Wouldn't recommend it, by the way. For me to be a pastor of a church and to lead a local body of individuals at the Remnant Worshipers Church, 20470 Hubble Street. I'm saving you a seat every Sunday, 10 a.m. Join us this Sunday at 10 a.m. To develop messages, to teach Bible class. Yeah, got to have something prepared every Sunday and Tuesday. That's why they're showing up, family. Don't show up empty-handed. Don't show up not having your work together. To teach Monday through Friday as well on In the Mix. Got to have something new every time, by the way. And then not even the fact that I mentor. Whether it's virtually or in person. Keeping in mind that we still do the Eagles Academy. And I got to have something new to teach every single time. Every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Not even counting the fact that I teach or that I speak and do other speaking engagements outside of just the church, outside of just the Eagles Academy, outside of just in the mix. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I understand this, that the work never stops. Work, 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 work. And I get it. And here's the thing. Oftentimes, we are busy doing what we've always done to where we don't even have time to make a bold move. Yeah, we're so busy doing what we've always done, getting what we've always had, because we don't even make a bold move anymore. Well, I don't know if I have the time. I don't know if I can do this. And here's the thing. You can't afford not to do this. You can't afford not to have the time. You can't afford not to go for it. Because here's the thing. There's a one bold move that you can do, that you can take, that you can move now, that's going to spawn your life, that's going to take you to another dimension, that's going to take you to another level. If you have the courage to go for it. Generational wealth is waiting on you. New opportunities are waiting for you. But here's what I realized. Doing what you've always done will keep you having what you've always had. Some of us are so focused on doing what we've always done that we fail to do something new. That we fail to innovate, that we fail to create, that we fail to think about something that can take us from where it is that we are to where we can be. Come on, you got to be bold enough to put your message out there. You got to be bold enough to write the book. Got to be bold enough to develop the blueprint. Got to be bold enough to surround yourself, here it is, with people who know more than you. You got to be bold enough to see more and before. Got to be bold enough to do that. Come on, family, just type "I'm bold enough." Hear me. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be posted. When I was trying to raise $3,500 for our light campaign, hear me. I'm not sure if it was the perfect pitch. All I do know that it was a posted pitch. I can't expect people to support what I won't show. I can't expect people to support me, to level up, if I won't even show up for them. Well, it don't look like so-and-so. It's not supposed to, because you're not them. They're not you. He or she who considers the wind, as the scripture says, will never sow. Again, it's going to always be an excuse not to do it. It's always going to be something that's going to try to talk you out of what God wants you to step into. It's always going to be something that's going to try to delineate and stop you from moving to the particular place and level where it is that you need to go, that you need to grow. It's always going to be something that's going to get in the way of you trying to move your life to another dimension. I need you to hear me. The light is not just on you. The light is in you. And it's not a little light. It's a big light. And it's this big light of mine. I'm going to let it shine. Here's what I understand. Popcorn doesn't always pop at the same time. The kernels do not pop all at the same time. And some of us feel as if our life is invalidated simply because we didn't pop when somebody else wanted to. We didn't pop when somebody else popped. They popped before you did. They got married before you did. They got the opportunity before you did. They got to the college before you did. They got the business before you did. They opened up the boutique before you did. They got this, that, and the other. They got engaged before you did. They got the car and the house before you did. And now you feel as if you're invalidated. Stop it. You will pop when the time is right. You will pop when the light hits you right. You will pop when you got some heat. You will pop when you got some oil. Many of us want the light, but we can't handle the heat. And the only way you'll be able to handle the heat is if you have the oil of God's anointing that's on your life. Because the light doesn't only come with exposure. The light doesn't only come with critique. The light comes with heat. And what they say, if you can't handle the heat, stay out the kitchen. You want the platform, but can you handle the heat that comes with the platform? Too many of us are paralyzed because we won't even sow. We've considered the wind too much. You're so focused on the wind that you're not focused on the win. You're so focused on, if I get this or if I don't get that. I need you to focus on the win that's coming. It's not too early or late to be great. It's not too early to get started. It's not too late to be great. Now is the time. The only time that is available right now is this time. The only time that you got to go for it right now is this time. Stop focusing on next year and the years after that. Focus on now. What am I doing now to get to the goal of where it is that I want to be, even if it is years down the line? I got to lay one brick. I got to lay one foundation. I got to develop it. You don't build a skyscraper starting in the sky. Do you hear what I'm saying? The skyscraper's built on the ground with a foundation. You don't start building a skyscraper in the sky. You build the skyscraper on the ground, on the street, and you lay it brick by brick and you build the foundation. You got to get out of the mindset of paralysis by analysis. Fear paralyzes you, but only faith will mobilize you. Come on, family, type mobilize. Type go for it. Type grow through it. Type go. Type go. Come on. Type go. Type go. Come on, family. On your mark, get set, go. Go after the dream. Go after the idea. Go after the next level. Go after the new dimension. Go after it and do something bold. Think in a bold way. Maneuver in a bold way. Believe in a bold way. Develop in a bold way. Innovate in a bold way. Stop thinking about what's not going to happen. Stop discounting yourself. Stop telling yourself what won't happen. Stop comparing your chapter to somebody else's. And start believing that you can do it. You possess the innate ability. You possess the skill. You possess the talent. You possess the wisdom. Come on, I need you to affirm it. I need you to confirm it. I need you to rehearse it. I need you to see it before you see it so that you can seize it. I need you to believe that you can go for it. I need you to believe that you can grow through it. I need you to believe that you can manifest it and make it happen. Nothing can stop you but you. Get out of your own way. Get out of the aspect of the stinking thinking that keeps you soaking and seeking. Overcome the limited beliefs. Overcome the emotional snipers and the emotional squatters. Overcome that stagnant, stinking thinking that keeps you soaking and sinking. Overcome that scarcity mindset. And go for it. Make it happen. Believe. And see your vision to fruition. Come on, family. Type fruitful. Type fruitful. This next move that you make is going to be a fruitful move. This ain't checkers, it's chess. It's strategy. It's intentionality. You're not a liability. You have opportunity to manifest it and make it happen. Family, we've been having a super conversation. Drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. Yeah, talking about being bold, how to develop confidence and courage. Being bold, how to develop confidence and courage. Drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. I want you to sow into this word that you heard. I want you to sow where you grow. I want you to sow where you soar. It's not as the debt that you owe, it is the seed that you sow. I'm joining my faith to yours. That you expect 30, 60, 100 fold. Here's what I want you to do. Is you're sowing your seed. I want you to name your seed. Maybe you're naming your seed bold move. Maybe you're naming your seed next level. Maybe you're naming your seed next level thinking. Maybe you're naming your seed disruptive thinker. Maybe you're naming your seed innovator. Maybe you're naming your seed generational blessings. Maybe you're naming your seed healing. I want you to sow your seed, and I want you to name your seed as you're sowing your seed. You say, where did I sow my seed? I'm so glad that you asked. We've been having a super conversation. You can drop a super chat. You can drop a super sticker. Cash App. You can give online. $ Access Identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at Gmail. Yes, you can do that. I want you to go ahead and do that even now. Cash App, $ Access Identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at Gmail. Yes, yes, family. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the super stickers. Thank you for your online giving. I appreciate it. And I really thank you for sowing into the good ground of where it is. It takes our message from communities to cities, from neighborhoods to nations, because you're able to broaden our horizon and you're able to broaden our broadcast. If you're not a member of our Eagles community, go ahead and join. EaglesAcademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. If you're not a member of our In the Mix family, yeah, how you going to watch In the Mix and just not be a member of In the Mix? Come on. Yeah, become a member of In the Mix. Simply go tap the link in our chat, link in the description of this video, VIP, Royalty, OQP. Yeah, become a partner getting a badge. And of course, yes, stick and stay. Of course, more is on the way with our amazing show, In the Mix. Were you blessed by it? Were you encouraged by it? Were you empowered by it? I sure hope so. Yeah, I sure hope so. All you have to do is just continue to stick and stay with us. And I hope you share this. Share this message. Share this message with somebody. Share if you care about making bold moves with your confidence, with your clarity, and with your courage. Family, In the Mix, we are out of time, but trust me, I'm not out of truth. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I really do want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. Yeah, we do that each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. And we mix it up right here on the YouTube side. So I do want you to hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes, I do want you to do that. And of course, we give a sincere salute to all of you who are watching us on social media. Yeah. Thank you for checking us out on our sister satellite social media stations. I just got a question for you. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Step this way, step that way. Which way am I talking about? Friend me, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop. Put some respect on my name, family. At EddieConnorJr. EddieConnorJr. Keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. And of course, I'm inviting you. Personal invitation from me to you to join me this Sunday, 10 o'clock a.m. And you say, where? At the Remnant Worshipers Church in the city of Detroit, 20470 Hubble Street. I'm saving you a seat. Listen, we've been having people, we say, well, I'm not in Detroit. You can always fly. You can always get here. Yeah, we've been having people fly from L.A., Houston, Nassau, Bahamas, Nashville. Come on. Whatever city, state, or village you're in, come on. Join us there. Each and every single Sunday, 10 o'clock a.m., 20470 Hubble Street. I'm saving you a seat. It's going to be an amazing time of worship and the Word. Connect with our family. Faith, family, forward is our motto. Let's go to another level. Get any of my books on Amazon, as well as the EaglesAcademy.com/books if you're looking for a dynamic speaker as well. Now, why would you look any further? You know I'm the man for the job. Email me to invite me. info@EddieConnor.com. And it'd be an honor for me to empower you. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand. Yo, brother. Oh, and I mean that. From another mother. Family, it's been fun, but you know a brother got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure, but I'm asking you, I want you, yes, I'm reminding you to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter. Peace and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth, with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this